Yo, what's up guys? So this is the finale of the Pushing to Diamond series, and here are some of the games that got me to Diamond. I wanted to share some of the things I learned for each modifier. So for the first match we got Echo Bench, and I just bought the Skeleton King, and you basically just want to buy 5 Elixir cards like the champion and put it in the Echo Bench for the first round, because everyone's going to be working up to the 3-star champions like starting from round 1, so you're kind of forced to do it, and it's just better because you can get a 3 Elixir champion when everyone else doesn't have one. And I think the only exception to this is if you don't have a 5 Elixir champion, then the next best option is the double goblins, so you won't be down too much Elixir. But obviously that's not always possible, so if you can't get a champion, then just try to get goblins or preserve HP, and you still want to put something in the bench. But here I did a trick where you can use the card that you want to put in the Echo Bench while still having one copy to put in the bench. So you just want to claim the mystery drop like after the round starts, so it doesn't merge the troop. And yeah, you can get the Echo Bench still. And yeah, you can see we're already working to a 3-star Skeleton King by round 4, so that's like really strong. And yeah, here I think we probably get the Blaster, and then probably upgrade the Executioner, and then probably try to get a P.E.K.K.A for the Ace trait. We'll probably try to look for another Juggernaut. So that's probably like the game plan. And yeah, just upgrade the Executioner, and here we could probably get a 3-star Executioner or upgrade the Musketeer. So yeah, I go for the 3-star Executioner because it's just stronger. And I think I'll buy the Mega Knight for the Ace trait. And yeah, I think I see the other person have Assassin, so I'll probably have to change the placement like slightly to survive that. Yeah, so really good that we saw check the opponent's like troops, and you always want to do that. And if you're running Assassins, like it's pretty common that you'll hide them on your bench before you play them. And yeah, here we'll probably get a 3-star Executioner, so that's really strong. And hopefully get another Mega Knight. The Ewiz is also really strong to use in the Echo Bench because the stun effect is like broken. And yeah, if you don't have a champion, like you don't have to worry too much, because there's a decent amount of cards that are really strong. Like when you get to 3-star, like you basically just want to get a card that has like a broken ability. Stuff like the Ewiz. Musketeer's ability is pretty strong, but that'll probably be one of the last choices I would go for because they're just better abilities. And I think Ewiz is strong. The Witch is also very good, but the problem with the Witch is that it's kind of a gamble to go for the Witch, because the Golden Knight can kind of just wreck the whole team, because the skeletons it spawns, the Golden Knight will just kill it, and then it'll get like infinite like dashes on your team, so that's like not ideal. The other counter to the Witch is Baby Dragon and Wizard, so that's why it's kind of a gamble to go for the Witch. I think other cards, there aren't really other cards that are good for the Echo Bench. And yeah, you can see the other person is using the Witch, but our team should be fine because we have like 3 units that are stunning, so it's like the enemy team is like perma-stun basically. And yeah, there's also a really like fun strat I like to go for, just going for like all the stun cards. Because the reason why I think stuns are like so strong is because when you stun anything, like their DPS is basically just like stopped for the entire time. And that's actually just so broken. Also, that's another thing with the electric trait, is that if you have multiple stun units, then it's a lot more likely that you'll get the triple electric effect, which does like 60% of their HP or something crazy like that. And yeah, we get the dub, and pretty good. Alright, so for the next modifier we got One Punch, and I think this modifier is still in the current season, so I guess it's still a little bit relevant. And I just went for the Goblin because I kind of want to get Dog Goblin, but fortunately we didn't get we didn't get double goblin, but I don't think there was a better option anyways. And yeah, we just went for the knight because that was the best option out of all of them, and basically just want a ranger. But next we can get the goblin for double goblin. I could also go for the musketeer if I wanted to go the safe route. For one punch, the thing is you want to abuse all the broken cards in one punch. Like the prince is really strong because the charge gets buffed and it basically just one-shots everything. And the other card that's really broken is like baby dragon because it basically one-shots the backline, which I think is like super broken. I think the baby dragon needs like a nerf. It's honestly just obnoxious to play against it because you have to space out your troops a lot and it's just really annoying. And the other last cards that I think is really strong in one punch is assassins, because specifically the golden knight, because the buffed up one punch effect basically guarantees that I get a kill. And yeah, I think you'll see I try to go for the golden knight, and yeah, it's a really broken strategy because when the golden knight gets a kill, obviously it just changes the entire team and just wins you the game. So yeah, I think assassin is also really strong to go for if you don't get the cards that you want. And yeah, I hide the assassins on the bench, put them in at the last second to make a higher chance that I will get kills and the surprise factor. Because obviously against assassins you're gonna use a different placement, so if you do that then they won't be able to react fast enough if they don't know you have assassins. So yeah, that's really strong, and we still take them out because mages don't really have the highest DPS. Yeah, I think we'll go for a juggernaut with assassins because that's also really strong. Get the 3-star goblin. Probably get the P.E.K.K.A here because all the other cards are like not that useful. And you can see our opponent is using the baby dragon, so it's kind of annoying for us. And yeah, I think the last card we should go for is a juggernaut, but it doesn't really fit with our team unless we get a skeleton king and skeleton dragons. And yeah, it's a 1v1 situation, and this person, I try to hide my assassins, but I think this person didn't really react to like the placements. I think I went for the goblin machine. I think I should have gone for the skeleton king and try to get the skeleton dragons. The main problem was that I should have recognized to. I think the main problem in this 1v1 was I should have recognized to pivot off of assassins because it wasn't really working. Because later in the round, it's kind of difficult to get the 3-star golden knight when you're using the Elixir Loong, because 3-star golden knight is like super expensive. So I definitely should have pivoted off the assassins or trying to change my golden knight placement a bit better. I think I should have moved the golden knight to the really left to target the spear goblin. I think I probably would have won this round, so it's kind of unfortunate. I definitely should have gone for the skeleton king and then try to get the skeleton dragons. Probably would have won this game, but you live and you learn, and the more you play, the more mistakes that you recognize, and you can improve. And yeah, I just sell the golden knight because I thought the strategy wasn't working anymore. Yeah, I think you go for the skeleton dragons. The goblin isn't really as good as it used to be, so a 3-star goblin, should have sold it and gone for something else. Yeah, I got the 3-star goblin machine and 3-star executioner, but I cycled a bit late. This is kind of my fault, to be honest. Yeah, I should have cycled faster, change my golden knight placement a bit better, and probably pivot off the golden knight a little bit faster, and recognize that my comp should have needed the skeleton dragon and skeleton king a little bit faster, and probably would have won. So for the next match we have promotion, and this one, if you get double goblin, I do like to put the goblins into the promotion, but it's kind of better to wait until you get like a 2-star or 3-star goblin until you promote it. And I think the commonly then you'll get like a 3-star regular goblin, and that's a pretty good one to put into the promotion slot if you're not running assassins, because a 3-star regular goblin is kind of useless. Like it's This kind of just doesn't really do too much. And sometimes you'll get like a 3 elixir, you know, spear goblin as well. So that one's also pretty good to put into the promotion slot if you're not running blaster, because 3 elixir 3-star card is just stronger than the spear goblin. So the spear goblin is like not that good. The dark goblin most of the time is your win condition. So yeah, sometimes the spirit goblin doesn't really fit in the comp as well. And some blaster comps, the dark goblin doesn't fit in the comp, so it just depends on what your comp is. Then you could put whatever goblin that you don't need in there. And yeah, I went for the Skeleton King because I think Skeleton King is really good. The main problem with the Skeleton King that it looks sort of expensive, but when you factor in that Skeleton Dragons are only 2 elixir, then it sort of balances out. Yeah, I do think the Skeleton King is like super broken. Yeah, I think I'd probably go for the Princess here and try to go for 4 Rangers. And yeah, the person I'm up against only has 2 1-star assassins, so I'm not super worried. And putting the 3-star Dark Goblin on the right side is just really just better because the assassin will target it, but it's 3-star, so it's not even gonna die. And yeah, the Golden Knight just doesn't get a dash, and we pretty much just win this round pretty easily. And we can get the Archer for the 4 Rangers buff, and I think 4 Rangers is really strong. A lot of time when you get to the very late into the round, the people that are surviving are the Rangers, and how many times I've counted that the Dark Goblin is the only one surviving, like in a 1v1 against like a baby dragon or something. And yeah, the Ranger just absolutely destroys the blasters. So that's why I think Rangers are a bit stronger than blasters, is because like they just ramp up in the late round, and yeah, the blaster just doesn't really stand a chance. Yeah, I don't know why this guy put his units up so high. Like the princess just sniped them for free, but this person got a 2-star Golden Knight, so kind of have to watch out for that. And yeah, another thing is promotion is that I really like going for champions because there's only 3 champions, so it makes it so that you have a much higher chance of getting the troop that you want. And you could also leave the troop in the promotion slot even after they become 5-star, 5 elixir, because they just change to a different champion. So yeah, that's another reason why I went for the Skeleton King, is because even though it's really expensive in promotion, it's kind of easier to get a 3-star champion or 2-star champion because of that. So yeah, I think going for champion is pretty underrated in promotion. And yeah, I just try to block him a little bit, already blocking like most of his cards, but I'd probably upgrade the knight, yeah, and then sell the goblin, yeah, and then try to get the 3-star golden knight and then put like a ground tank in there. Yeah, I've got the 3-star golden knight, and then I probably should have put the, yeah, just left it like this, but I don't know why I put the barbarian in. It's not really gonna do anything. I should have just left the archer in for the 4 rangers buff, but I think because of the 3-star Skeleton King is kind of like a 0% chance that Royale loses. We just pretty much just clean this guy up pretty nicely, and yeah, always gotta go for the champions in that promotion. Alright, so for the last match we got another Echo Bench modifier, but I wanted to show an Ascension game, but I couldn't really find a good one, so I just got this one. And obviously you can see our starting hand is not very good because we didn't get a champion, but I just went for the knight to tank for the goblin. And yeah, we could put a card into the Echo Bench, and you basically just want to put the most expensive card. It doesn't really matter which one it is when you get bad RNG. I could have put the bandit in there, but I thought it was better to preserve a bit of HP. And yeah, next round we got the Archer Queen, and I just sell the Electro Wizard to get a bit of Elixir probably, because I could probably cycle for another goblin. Yeah, I do check my opponents to see if they have goblins, just to see the odds of getting another goblin. And yeah, they don't really have goblins because everyone just sacked the first round to buy a expensive card. So yeah, we do get double goblins, so we aren't really down in elixir because of that. So yeah, that's really good. And I think we killed a knight here and we only take 2 damage, so let's see, that's really good. And here, you know, with the Archer Queen, you basically just want to start looking for the clan cards, or you could go for Avengers. Yeah, I just collected the drops. This is another problem with using double goblins in Echo Bench, is that you can't tell which mystery drop is from the Echo Bench and which one is from the goblin trait. So that's a little bit of a problem, but I just decided to take the drop because I want to preserve a bit of HP, and I think we just sack another round because I kind of want the goblin trait a little bit more. And later on, when we do build up our hard levels from the Echo Bench, it's sort of hard for us to lose HP. So yeah, that's what we do. We only take 2 damage as well because we got the 2-star Dark Goblin. So that was a pretty good decision, I think. And yeah, we almost got the 3-star Archer Queen. And you can see our opponents are already getting their 3 stars because they put the card in the Echo Bench. And yeah, the Giant Skeleton is also really good. So I want to talk a little bit about Ascension and how it's different. So in Echo Bench, round 1 you're going to be buying the champion, but Ascension is a little bit different because you only need the card by round 3, by the end of round 3. So it's pretty common that people won't buy the champion round 1 or round 2 because obviously buying cheap is better for the early rounds. So a tip I would have is just to secure the champion when you see the champion, when you see a champion in your shop, because you don't know if that you're going to get it by the end of round 3. And I've lost a lot of Ascension games trying to gamble in the beginning, you know, not picking up the champion and then like not getting the champion at the end of round 3. So that's just a little tip that I had to share. I think the exception is if you know that you can get double goblin, then obviously get the double goblin at the start. But other than that, I think it's pretty much better to secure the champion at the start when you're playing Ascension. And yeah, here we're really looking really good. I think I'll probably look for Electro Wizard to go with this. And yeah, we're pretty much set to win. And I probably should have sold the Goblin. Yeah, I should have sold the Goblin because the 3-star Goblin is it's just not good. And that guy got the 3-star Barbarian, so so we can't really get the 3-star Barbarian. There's still a chance that we can get the 4 out of 4 clan, but the problem with that is that we won't get super high levels. So I think I opt to go for the electric here and try to pick up the Electro Wizard, and I think I sell the Goblin maybe. Yeah, I kind of messed up there. I thought I didn't put 6 out of 6 troops, but we just need to block his princess, which we're already doing. But there's a big chance that they'll get the 3-star princess because we only have 1 copy and not 2, so there's a chance that they'll get it in the Echo Bench. And they get the 3-star Valkyrie, so that's a little bit worrying, but here we get the Electro Wizard, so I'm not like super worried. And I sell the Goblin because it's pretty useless. It's like another tip is you want to sell the Goblin when, you know, it's later in their rounds if you're not running assassins. And yeah, I just put the Archer Queen in, and yeah, probably put the Electro Wizard. Honestly, put the Witch in the bench is better, and I probably should have sold the Queen here because it's already too late into the match to get the 3-star. We don't get super punished for messing up and not putting the Archer Queen in. And we put the 3-star Witch, so this guy's pretty much cooked. Yeah, I should have sold the Queen and probably gone for the 3-star E-Wiz, and probably would have just like completely secured the match. Yeah, I probably should have placed the Valkyrie and the Barbarian. Yeah, I just blocked his Mega Knight and just checking what else to block. I'll leave the Knight, but it's kind of a low chance that they'll get it. Here I should have definitely replaced like the Barbarian with the E-Wiz and the Valkyrie with the P.E.K.K.A. We probably got the 4 Avengers and we would have got Electric, but I think our team was just too strong to win. I think in my head I was thinking 4 clan was like really good, but I think if I switched those out, it probably would have been a bit stronger, but we still win. Hopefully you guys enjoyed and hopefully learned something, maybe from my mistakes. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.